Proper breathing and bracing can turn your abdominals into a steel rod, allowing you to lift heavier weight and stay healthy while doing it. Keeping a tight midsection throughout major lifts like your squats, deadlifts, push presses, etc. leads to higher performance and less injury risk. Breathing and bracing correctly are even more important than a strong core when it comes to staying tight. The basic steps for bracing properly is to push the air out against your abs. Don't breathe during the movement. It's good to use for big compound exercises that involve your spine, and it's not really needed for smaller exercises, especially that don't involve spinal load, like pull-ups or even things like the bench press. So I want to show you what this looks like and then provide a test and exercise to monitor and improve your bracing abilities. The first piece to the Valsalva maneuver is to take a big breath and push the air out against your abs. Notice I'm not flexing inward, but forcing that air out and the ribs down. We kind of want to clamp down while pushing the air through every part of our midsection. You should feel 360 degrees of pressure. Drill 1 is going to really help you feel and visualize this. We're going to try to push that air out as fast as possible while clamping the ribs down. With the push out drill, your partner is pushing their fingers into your abdominals. You take a big breath and try to forcefully push the abdominals out, making the fingers shoot out of your abdominals. This helps give you an actual target and visual that isn't always there when you're just practicing bracing. If you aren't good at this yet, the fingers will not shoot out, but kind of just ooze out of the stomach. This means you either need to just get stronger in your midsection, you need some practice and control over those muscles, or likely some combination of the two. One exercise I like to teach this while also strengthening the abdominals is the hollow body hold. See the card above or the video linked below for a full breakdown of the hollow body, along with regressions, progressions, and tips to help you do it correctly. This exercise helps with pushing the abdominals outward, driving the ribs down, and really feeling that tension through your whole core. Make sure to get plenty of practice early on in warm-up sets and with various exercises. It may be a little tough to really get it first, but if you ever really want to get strong, learning how to brace properly is a must. Practicing the push-out drill and hollow body can really help you get a feel for this. But to best translate to your lifting, you must also practice while doing your main lifts. If things don't come right away, just keep practicing. This isn't a natural way to breathe and brace, but it is necessary for moving the biggest weights safely. Just make sure you breathe in between reps at the top of your movement. Keeping the breath held during the lift keeps your midsection tighter, but could lead to passing out if done too long while lifting heavy. Just notice how in between these squat reps, I'm breathing and then resetting and bracing before the next rep. Bracing properly is also what helps a lifting belt enhance your performance. You push out hard against the belt, and the belt pushes back against you. These opposing forces create even more tension and therefore stiffness in your midsection. My advice is to get really good at bracing without a belt before you start using one. Then go ahead and use a belt on heavier sets if it helps you. Just don't become so reliant on it that you need the belt in order to brace properly. Learning to breathe and brace isn't the sexy part of lifting, but if you want to build the big lifts and big muscles, you have to learn these fundamentals. If not, you likely won't make it training long enough to get any real results. Stay tuned and subscribe. Keep expanding your knowledge on nutrition, health, and sports performance.